jump right into it. We got LB the Genius in the building.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's up, man? How you been? It's been a minute since we linked up. What you been
Man.
up to? I know you've been out here dropping tracks. Field Talk just came out.
Yup. Field Talk 2 out right now on all platforms. Check that shit out, man. That shit's dope, bro.
Yeah. So like, what inspired you to make Field Talk?
Well, I made the original Field Talk is on the No Signal album. Um, and originally it wasn't called Field Talk. It was just called Out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know the hood was better be watching your back when you wild, huh? Watching your back when you wild, better be watching your back when you wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then like when I submitted the album, I was like, nah, like I want to name it something else, cause like on some field shit. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna call it Field Talk. You know what I mean? And you know, people didn't really catch on. People didn't really catch on to like that song. They didn't really. I mean, some people from the field caught on to it, but like a lot of people didn't really catch on to that song. And then I let it be known that Field Talk 2 was coming out, and then you know that's whenever I was like, oh okay, you know what I mean. So now like now, and people are definitely catching on to this one, because people have been hitting me up like, yo, you talking that shit on that song, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
You know, so yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. So I can dig it. I can dig it. So shoot, recently I just heard you joined a new group.
Yeah.
Yes, Third District.
Yep.
Yeah. So what led you to doing that?
Um, well, um, well, me and Bank go way back, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been making music together for like years. And you know, he was doing his thing, you know, I was doing my thing, you know, and we was just we were just doing our thing, you know. And he hit me up like recently, and he told me he wanted me to be an executive producer for one of the executive producers for his upcoming album. So I was like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I was, at first it was like I was just making beats for him, and then um Bank put me on to everybody else that was in like Third District. But like Bank's been doing that for years, really though. Like
Yes.
long before this shit even happened, like Bank been telling niggas like, yo, y'all need to fuck with LB, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and shit just kind of came together the way it came together, you know what I mean? I'm not quite sure how to explain it. It just came together, and it was just the right move. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's
I can dig it. I can dig it. So besides being a rapper, you also make beats. You know, how's that going? Do a lot of people hit you up at the city for beats, or?
man. Well, I mean, I've been having a lot of people hit me up for beats now. Like, you know, I'm mainly just making beats for for all the Third District artists. You know what I mean? So, but you know, there's a few artists like outside of what we got going on that like I'm reaching out to and reaching out to me, and we plan on like working together and stuff like that. So,
Facts.
you
Yeah.
know, it's coming together. It's coming together the way it's supposed to come together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to rush shit. I'm not trying to like force shit, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I'm really just letting shit happen the way it's supposed to happen, you know what I mean? Like this situation with Third District, it was supposed to happen. You know what I mean?
Cause I remember you was with O&E with
Yeah.
Richard O'Leary and West Rockins and
Mhm.
WeBe Televisions.
Yeah. And O&E is still like very much going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of people they went on and did their own thing, and it's still love, you know what I mean? But like, you know, O&E is more than a music collective, you know what I'm saying? O&E is like a way of life, you know what I'm saying? It's a movement. It's like, it's all about bringing people together, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I feel like with everything that I'm doing now, this is how I'm supposed to stay true to that movement, is to reach out to these different artists, and you know what I'm saying?
This verse, whatever, paying for features. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, to keep it real with you, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, because like on one hand it's like, yo, like none of us are like super global, you know what I mean? Like it's like none of us are super global. Like we're all out here like trying to make a way, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand like the professional aspect of it. Like I understand like the branding aspect of it, you know what I mean? Because I know that if a lot of people didn't fuck with me the way they fuck with me, I would have had to pay for a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's like people really have to rock with you to be like, yeah, let's do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I mean, I'm not quite sure, because I feel like I can't knock the people that be charging niggas, like, I mean, unless it's like a ridiculous amount or some shit, like you're not even like a big ass artist and you charge like fucking over like 11,000 for a verse, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like you know, like,
yeah.
but like if you charge like some some people that charge, oh well, you know, I do $50 for a hook, 100 for a verse or whatever. That's reasonable.
Niggas is charging like 500, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that's, yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, people are gonna do like different strokes for different folks, man. You know, like people are gonna do like what they feel they need to do. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
you know, like I said, like the people who want to come together, and the people who really want to fuck with each other, and the people who really want to
make something shake.
Like make something shake. Like they're gonna come together, bro. Like that's what it is, man. Like a lot of people try to tell me that, like oh well, the O&E shit really, like, you know, the O&E movement, that shit really ain't gonna go, cause a lot of motherfuckers don't wanna set aside their pride and fucking try to understand like what's real or whatever. And it's like, but that's them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what fucked me up a whole lot, is I was so worried about like what other motherfuckers thought, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like anybody who thinks negative of anything that you got going, like they don't matter, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's why, like, the new album, Nothing Else Matters, that's what that's all about, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm doing, this is who I'm doing it with, you know what I mean? And, like, anybody who got something negative to say about it, like, it don't even matter. It's not even relevant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that 1,000. So I like that one song that you made, too, Feel So Low. That shit was fire.
Yeah, man.
Your slow jams be going in hard.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that shit, bro.
So let me ask you this: who would you most likely collaborate with down here in the city, like in the Springs, Pueblo, Denver?
Well, I mean,
even though you with your people though, you know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I want to collaborate with I would love to collaborate with J-Dub, bro.
Yeah.
I would love to collaborate with J-Dub.
Yeah.
I want to collaborate with Shells. me and Young are talking about doing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, man, like I can't really think of anybody that I wouldn't work with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime, like, you know what I'm saying? I just love making music, man, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like
the passion.
I'm down to work with anybody, like anybody who wants to work, you know what I'm saying? Like
what
I can't really say like, oh, I want to work with particular people. I mean, there are particular people, but like there's a whole lot of talent here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm trying to work with like anybody that's trying to do something, really, man. You know?
Yeah. So, what's the best piece of advice that another musician has ever given you?
I would have to say the absolute best advice that I've ever gotten was from, damn, this is hard, because, like, the best advice I've ever gotten was from Dom Vinci. Rest in peace, Dom Vinci. He said, you gotta believe in yourself before anybody else can believe in you. You know what I'm saying? And, like, ever since then, I've just been really looking inside myself and really analyzing myself, you know what I mean? To, like, and like, recognizing mistakes that I may have made in the past, and, like, all this different shit, because, like, for a long time, I had a very, like, I had a problem with, like, self-confidence and, like, really, like, believing that my shit was good enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, when the homie said that shit to me, man, like, that, you know...
Yeah, you know, everybody go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, too. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, you know, now it's like, I'm trying to be the best version of myself, like, that I possibly can be, like, not just in music, but just in life. You know what I mean? So, you know,
I feel that 1,000.
That's definitely the greatest advice I've ever been given.
Shoot, with that being said, like, what's your process with, like, dealing with, like, performance anxiety and stuff like that?
I don't think I've ever had performance anxiety, man, because I love performing, bro. Like, I love performing in front of people. Like, ever since I was a kid, like, even, like, when I was, like, because I grew up as a performing arts kid, you know what I mean? Like, I was in choir and all that shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, I couldn't wait to perform in front of people, especially if I had a solo and shit, nigga. I was fucking ready, bro. I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to fucking have these people going crazy right now, you know? I don't think I've ever had performance anxiety, like, so.
So, what first got you into music and whatnot?
Man, what first got me into music was,
And who also, like, inspired you to make your own music as well?
Man, okay, so, like, what first got me into music was, first of all, is, like, music was always around my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, like, my pops and my mom was always jamming music, and, like, you know, a few of my aunts and uncles, you know, like, they would sing and stuff, and, I would say what got me into, like, really, like, making music was, my uncle. He bought me my first keyboard. I was like 5 years old.
Oh, let's start with the keyboard.
It always start with the keyboard, bro. You know. So, like, my uncle got me my first keyboard. I was 5 years old. I wasn't, like, I didn't really necessarily get into rap yet, but, like, I was, like, into, like, playing music and you know, they tried to give me, like, piano lessons, but, like, I was, like, a little wild nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was just running up, banging on the keys and then running off, and then running back, banging on the keys again and running off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's how I initially got, like, really into music. And who inspired me to, as far as who inspired me to start making my own music, is I would have to say it's a lot of people, but like 3-6 Mafia is my shit, man.
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia is my shit, man. Like, and like when I found out that like they made all those beats, I was like, yo, man, like they rap and make their own beats. Like, yo, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that really got me into like the producer shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Hold up, we gonna cut it just. These niggas being loud as fuck. Okay, yeah. Let's not fucking kill that vibe. But yeah, you know, we going back to it, baby. So what's your creative process like, LB? Cause you be making some heat, bro.
Yo, to be honest with you, bro, like I just get in the studio and the first thing that comes to my mind for a beat, that's what the beat gonna be. Like I really just let my mind wander, bro. Like there's really like no, like I don't want to say that there's like a oh there's a process of what I do. Like I mean there probably used to be like back then, like when I really wanted to like impress people and shit. But like now that I'm just doing a lot of shit for myself, I think it's more like, well shit, man, you know, I just go in there and just make the kind of music I want to make, and I just have fun making it, you know? And
yeah,
it's obviously doing something because people are like Shazamming the shit and like they're enjoying it, you know what I mean? So,
heck shit.
You know,
Hold up, we gonna stop it right here. These niggas is loud as fuck.
For sure.
Part 2. Alright, yeah, man. So, how would you describe the type of music you make?
Man, yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I always tried to like come up with an answer for this question because I always knew like I always knew that down the road it was always gonna be asked to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But how I would describe my music is, man, it's just the, I don't know. Let me put it like this. Like I'm just a man who's had experiences with many different things in life, and who learned many different things about the world, like from very young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just try to put as much as myself as I possibly can into the music, you know what I'm saying? I'm not quite sure how to like describe my style. Like I can't say that it's like I can't say that it's conscious rap. I can't say that it's like hype rap or swag rap, or I can't say, like, you can't put it in a box, you know what I'm saying? Like all you know is like when you listen to it, you just know like, yo, like that's really who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like it's not like anything else that's out there. So like when you hear it, you're gonna be like, yo, that's LB the Genius. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
you know
that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Is there are you working on any new projects? And if so, like, can we hear something, you know? Can we hear a little snippet?
Ah, man. Well,
for the fans. For the fans.
I mean, right now I'm doing production work on other people's projects. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that right now, that's what I'm doing right now. But you know, Nothing Else Matters is dropping July 11th. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? For all the people who've been following like like what I've been doing. You know what I mean? This is gonna be that album, man. Like it's gonna be crazy.
Now, can you tell us like what does it mean? Like nothing else matters. I mean,
Nothing else matters.
yeah.
So basically, so for the last 3 years, like I've been like I said, like I've been really like looking into myself and really analyzing myself and like seeing what I could do to be like a better person, to be a not just like, you know, like to be a better artist, to be a better son, to be a better friend, to be a better sibling, all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I realized that because I had like a huge problem with like depression for like a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that a lot of my depression comes from like thinking way too deep into shit. You know what I'm saying? And like when I say that, I mean like I was thinking way too deep into what other people thought about me and like other people's perception of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I realized that I held myself back a whole lot of years doing that shit. You know what I mean? So now I'm learning how to really like realize my worth and like really believe in myself, and you know, I'm just doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? And it's like if you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, you don't. Like at the end of the day, like what other people think doesn't matter because I'm doing this for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said before, you know, like with the people that I'm around, you know what I mean? Like everything's the way it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like it's me and my people, we doing what we supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What anybody else thinks of it, what anybody else has to say about it, it don't matter. And that's what nothing else matters basically means. It's just like it's like it represents being free for me, you know what I'm saying? It represents being free from them fucking chains, bro, of like manic depression, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it ain't never gonna like go away, but like I know how to handle it now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know that I'm more than my depression, you know what I'm saying? And like
Do you go to like therapy and stuff?
I do, but at the same time, like I do self analyzing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really look like, because here's the thing, like in order to really make a change for the better, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to be willing to confront yourself and your own problems just like you'd be willing to confront somebody else's problems, you know what I'm saying? And that shit's hard to do, you know what I'm saying? It's because it's a really uncomfortable place. And I would know because I've been uncomfortable for the last 3 years. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's making me a better person, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's what it's all about, man. It's all about growing, dog. Yeah.
Heck yeah. And where to end it off, where can we find your music? Where can we find your socials and whatnot? You know,
You can find my music on Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, Spotify, any major platform that you can think of. You can find my music there. Just type in LB the Genius, LBTHA Genius, and you can the only social I really have is Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So you can follow me on Instagram, LB_THA_genius. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep that as up to date as possible. You know, I still gotta get the hang of like doing the social media thing.
Yeah.
I really don't do the social media shit like all that much, but that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I'm learning how to really like use that. So
Yep.
yeah.
All right then, y'all. Until next time, we hope to have you on the show again, LB.
Most definitely. Thank you for having me.
This is Real Spiel by INWYT Studios, and I'm your host, Laquan Johnson.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.
We are one.